Hayden Paupanekis. He'll take the opening draw with Zachary Schatz. Dropping the puck, pitter-patter, let's get at her. And the puck now to center ice. Got up here by Bear, and he'll knock it in. And Karam's back behind the Rocket goal. It's picked up here by Mazden Leslie. The 20-year-old trying to knock the puck to the middle here from Paupanekis, knocked away by Hislop to the blue line. Smith, right point, moving it around. Bear shot left face-off, down on the feed. And coming up the blade of number 9, Landon DuPont, who was the hero, by the way, in Sunday's come from behind victory for the Tips. It's at center. Here's Hislop away, right side. He'll send back by the net for waiting Gerwing out of his reach. And here, moved by Smith. Gets it airborne for Bear. Bear, left-hand shot. Cross-ice delivery, DuPont. Right side center, Schatz. And he'll try to snap it back inside the Kelowna end. Ended. And here the Rockets have it. Henderson, right wing. Paupanekis in. He'll score! The scoring Wednesday against the Oil Kings, and he does it again. 3.5 into period number 1. Poppy tilts and fires, and again a great shot. Laser beam, blocker side. He beats Miller. He had Wedge going towards the net, but again, Paupanekis pulled the trigger, and so he's come alive after a bit of a slow start. His 5th goal of the season in his 13th game. And again, when you look at Paupanekis, he did attend the NHL training camp of the Montreal Canadiens, but due to mono. But man, he's come back with a flurry here. He's been tremendous over the last couple of games. The Rockets, they open up the scoring for the 11th time this season.
Scoring his 5th of the year, scored by number 23, Hayden Paupanekis.
To his stick side. Again, if you're just joining us, essentially 4 minutes gone in period number 1, and the Rockets with a 1-0 lead. Off the draw, Leslie has it right point. He'll knock it back by the goal, just out of the reach of Paupanekis. Far side, it's Guest. He'll get it behind the goal for Bacab. Again, the Tips are only, 6 shy of tying that mark. Face off to the right of Miller. Off the draw and skates again. He'll send here quickly. He'll catch the drive, and Miller the save. And he'll gather up by Bear left wing. He'll gain the red line. He'll dump it in. Carter Bear coming into the game here tonight. 5 goals and 14 points in the season. A first-round NHL draft pick of the Detroit Red Wings, taken 13th overall. Right wing wedge in his zone. Back behind the net. Liski at the right side. Down through the middle. And here come the Tips down to center. Chasko had a feed, but it went off his skate blade. Chasko gets it back. He'll feed to Liski. Back for Chasko near side board. Gets it to center ice of Van Hanen. Rookie here in the WHL. Moves it in, right wing. Liski will join the attack. Wrist shot, stick saved by Benini. Near side, good job by Jamieson to whack it back by the Rocket goal. At the right side comes Paupanekis. He'll feed out a sharp long bomb past center for Wetch. Picked up by Chasko at the tip line. Van Hanen moves in through the middle. Waiting, holding Jamieson. He'll go back towards the blue for Liski. Liski a right-hand shot off the right side board. Waiting, holding. Here's a shot that's fanned on by Van Hanen, and the Rockets take it to center ice. And here's Gerwing on left wing, enters the zone. I should say in regulation time. Only Prince Albert is better, having 1 regulation loss this season. Yeah, the Prince Albert Raiders have been just that good. Leslie right point, left point again for Sharp. He'll drill towards the net off the glass, down and in right corner. Now hit the dot, Wetch the drive, and save Miller potentially. Or did he lost it? Wetch got it back. Wetch will move in on right wing. Wetch will power his way towards the net. Chip shot, and Miller made the save. Wednesday, the game winner, as I mentioned, in a win over the visiting Edmonton Oil Kings. Off the draw, Varga gave it up. Oh, puck now to center. Here's Bear. Clear cut breakaway. He'll skate in, and he'll score. He'll cash as he swoops behind the net. And now it's darted to center ice. And then gathered up here left wing, Jamieson. He'll try to move in, waiting and holding wrist shot. High wide, but I think gloving it down is Benini. He'll make the glove hand stop. Play continues, though. Leslie right corner behind the net. Sharp sends down to center. Long bomb pass. Smith picks that off. Left side. He'll move it out of Mietten, and he'll move in on left wing. Trailer. Van Hanen to the side. Wrist shot. Worked wide of the net. Nice 3-way passing play. Trying to send it home was Jamieson, but again, he missed the goal. Came back towards the blue line. Van Hanen kicked it in. Near side. Jamieson. Left up. Mietten a drive. Rising shot. And Benini the save. He's going to hang on. Nice look here for, again, 5:50 remaining in period number 1. And it is the Tips that have a 2-1 lead. And there comes Mietten right side center. Mietten, 12 goals for Van Hanen to the blue line for DuPont. DuPont feeds off here to Van Hanen. Cross-ice delivery for Bear. Blue line again for DuPont, who, again, scored his first goal this season. The overtime winner in that win over Kelowna. DuPont to the blue on the feed for Van Honen again. He'll send to the net. Blocked in front. Came to the side. Benini. They score. But back with him when he's flailing around outside the... Benson a steal, and he'll send it front. But a nice active stick here by Schatz. Knocking it away from Paupanekis. Blue line sharpest shot. Blocked. 2 seconds again to the right of Miller. The pride of Anchorage, Alaska. He's 19 years of age, former Calgary hitman, acquired back on October 13th from Calgary. Chance in front. A shot from Bakash, ice slot area, but it hit a stick. And out of harm's way. And he'll send to center ice. Nice hit here, neutral zone. Rowan Guest as he knocks down Everett Silvertip forward. Lucas Kaplan remains at center. Gathered by Vaughn on the backtrack. He'll fade to Smith at the tip line. Pass on left wing and knocked in by... Lost it. Came back towards the blue line for DuPont. DuPont looks in, wrist shot, and Benini the save. He'll hang on with Vaughn in the regroup of the puck as Hislop steals off his blade, skates in, shots in front. Here's the shot. Right pad save, they score. And malfunction just outside their own blue line. Actually, the turnover by TJ Ginla. Guilty of turning over the puck. But shots again for DuPont, who did not control that rebound attempt. And so now the tip's up by 4.
Scored by number 9, Landon DuPont. Assisted by number 19, Zachary Shantz, and by number 22, Jesse Hessler. Time of the goal, 7.
On right wing again, we continue to play 4-4 for 10 seconds. There's a sharp angle shot, and Bettiger he's able to keep it out. But you got the tips really fine, so we'll try to jump in and separate those two. But again, DuPont with a low percentage shot, almost at the end. And Miller made the save, so Varga, good Jets there. Smith in the corner, lost it. Won by Paupanekis off the half wall. Blue line Gaster shot blocked. It goes in wall and got it by Smith back by the goal. The 20-year-old will try to send to the corner. Rudolph will engage on it there left wing and will jam it back for Henderson. Henderson on left wing will try to rip it back towards the tip blue. And corralled here by Bakash. He'll gain the red, pokes it in, goes back behind the net. Moved up the near side. Kaplan has it. Now he'll gun it through the middle. And the tips with numbers the other way, right wing to 4. He'll just send back behind the goal. And wall. Here's Henderson up the left side. Guns into center. Picked out by Liskey right at the tip blue. And he'll move on right wing. Van Honen back in middle. Oh, here's the shot wide. He'll move forward. Pass on left wing. Here come the tips with numbers. Sent down low to the right corner inside the defensive zone by Rudolph. Vaughn is in there, but poked away by Paupanekis. Now retrieved to the right dot by Kaplan. Is shot. Right pad saved by Bettiger. Can the Rockets turn? No, they can't. They turn over at their own blue line. Kept alive here. Vaughn in the corner. Vaughn hit up it by Paupanekis. Play continues. Thought maybe there could have been a penalty there. Blue line, weak shot coming from... Welcome back. It's at Prospero Place for the third period. The third period brought to you by Urban Distilleries, your official pregame destination for cocktails and appies before every Rockets home game. Again, Kelowna trails by 4, and so it's an uphill climb from here. Here's Paupanekis back behind his own net. Far side for Bakash. Hit off it by DuPont. Retrieved by Paupanekis, and he'll sift it to center for an awaiting wedge who's pushed off it by Smith, and is located in the center ice area by Hislop, and he'll send back inside the tip zone where they can regroup. DuPont with it now, cross-ice feed for Smith. Pass on left wing to Edmund, and he'll deflect it in. It ricochets back on the Kelowna Rocket goal. Here's Rowan Gast, overskated it. Edmund got it, tries to power away from a check. But located on right wing by Pankratz, and he'll try to lift it to center. Gets a help from a draft eligible, by the way. And off the face-off in skates, came loose. One here by Smith at the left point. He'll knock it down low to that right corner. Here's Rowan Gast, tries to get away from Jameson. Converging out of those, Van Honen to the right dot. Here's a wrist shot. Jameson a flipper towards the net. Glove hand save made by Bettiger. And he is going to hang on. Again, only about 4 minutes gone here in the period. And now we're pushing and shoving here. Bakash and DuPont. And penalties coming up on the play here. Kelowna, by the way, 0 for 4 with the extra man. Inside the Rocky goal. Bettiger plays it to the corner. And then a sharp angle shot coming from Vaughn. And I'm not sure if Bettiger got a piece of that attempt. Remains loose in the corner. Corbet moves it off the wall. Trying to get it here to Bakash. Kaplan retrieves, and he'll poke it back behind the Rocky goal. Henderson is there. He's being watched on the play. Kaplan working hard, as is Vaughn. Remains back behind the net. Bodies flying everywhere. Flush to the blue line, but kept in right point. Seidel with it. Shot. Blocker saved by Bettiger. Kept into the blue line. Dillard moves the puck to the near side wall. Left-hand side of Harrison Bettiger. Won by the tips. Leski has a chance to walk in. Here's a wrist shot and a blocker save made. Here's Leslie left point. Leslie tries to shake away a check of shots. He'll move in, left dot backhand, and Miller made the stick save again. Remains in the corner, Leslie. Leslie off the half wall, sends it to the net, and it deflected wide. Remains in the right corner. Paupanekis takes body, knocking down a man in the corner. That big Chasko. Puck rammed, and Leslie will keep it in left point. Corner, inboard wedge. Backhands